Hi guys, now we are at week 9 of our Willows Avenue development. What I'm going to do is do something slightly different to this week. I want your opinion and some feedback and some suggestions on some things. But what I'll do first is we'll walk through the property, do a quick tour of what week 9 is like, and then we'll get to the other 2 points. So, straightforward. 2 dark rooms, 2 bedrooms. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so upstairs hallway looks a lot better now. And I think this is room 4. Or is it room 6? This room is coming along really nicely. Really big, which is great. Then we have room 5. Decent sized room, as you ensuite. This is room 5. This is going to look great. We have to put new windows in to make it compliant, but at least it'll look a lot nicer as well. Really good sized room. Nice window feature overlooking the garden. So I think the view from this one will be quite good. And again, nice gardens with neighbours, which implies we'll have nice neighbours as well. Okay, I think that's it for upstairs. Let me walk you downstairs and ask you guys some questions. Okay, so with this property, we've got essentially a really long and relatively narrow corridor. It's because we've changed this into room 2. This is downsuite for room 2, and this is room 3. And then that's the kitchen diner back there. So, but my question is, so this leads into the kitchen diner, and then into the garden, and also room 3. The question is, what would you do here to make the corridor, sort of the hallway, look interesting? I mean, I think we're going to paint it white, just to make it look a bit bigger than it actually is. High quality durable paint, because I expect a lot of traffic and a lot of scratches along that route. So something that's easy to maintain, that is long lasting. Sorry. So right now I'm thinking of turning this into sort of a feature gallery, a feature gallery. Maybe some nice light features up there, automatic LED obviously, but maybe some sort of chandelier, or some sort of interesting light feature, and then on the walls turn it into like maybe a mirror gallery, so some interesting mirrors or some interesting paintings along here. It's just sort of when you walk in, what would have been a narrow area, a narrow space, turns into an interesting feature. That's what I've got in my mind. I'm not entirely sure what it would look like, but if anybody has any suggestions, or if you can let me know what you think of that idea, that'd be really appreciated. As I said, so this will be the entrance to bedroom 3. It's an ensuite. Okay, and then so that's bedroom 3, and this would be a large kitchen diner. And we're putting 2 large skylines up there, which would turn this area into, we just turn this to a nice featured area, so people can come here, have a coffee, and hang out, and it will look a bit more interesting. Second question. So this is our garden. What I'd like to know is what you think we should do with this space. So I think this is going to be cement. I'm going to put maybe a small picket fence here or some sort of fence so that people don't trip over. Put a coffee table, sorry, a outdoor table and chair set there, so that people can have a space to have their coffee or breakfast or tea or outside and enjoy the lovely view, nice and quiet back here. Most likely some hooks there where people can store their bikes, or somewhere along here anyway, because you've got the access route, which is back there from the front. The second question is what you think or what you'd like me to do with this space here. So it's slightly sloping, which is absolutely fine. Right now I think our options are to cover it with the sort of the plastic sheets, the black plastic sheets, and then put gravel on top. The issue with that is that it'll collect a lot of rubbish between the gravel. So you have to walk around picking up crisp packets, cigarette butts, things like that, which if you do, it's very time consuming, or if you don't do, it'll get out of hand and it'll look a bit rubbish, and this place will look like a tip. Also, it'll catch a lot of dirt and over time, and then you'll start having weeds growing out of it, so there's a bit of maintenance involved, but it's relatively quick to do. The other option might be to put some sort of fake grass down here, which is, I think it's a bit weird. I'm kind of swinging towards that. It seems to be getting a bit more popular these days. Really low maintenance. It'll make the place look great. Not sure how hard wearing they are, and I don't expect people to use it much anyway. I think it's more of a one area that people. Well, yeah, I think it will look nice more than anything. So yeah, probably fake grass here, cement here, and then we've still got obviously the real greenery at the back as well. Yeah, so if you can get back to me just in the comments, let me know what you would do and what you think I should do there. So and that'll be appreciated. I mean, we did consider cement, sort of slabbing everything off, but it just looks. I've seen it done at a lot of HMOs. I can understand why. It's basically maintenance, but it doesn't. It makes the place look a bit too sterile, really boring. And I like to see a bit of greenery in the back. Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. And let me kind of show you the view from the back. And this is where we are. So this is what it will look like from this angle, in case that helps with your suggestion. Cool. All right. See you soon.